Red Bank Y, and I'm here to help you stay healthy and fit. This class is strength, stretch, and balance. So we will need some equipment at home, but don't worry, you can make changes, and there's always different options. A chair is a good thing to have. We're going to do some standing, and we're going to do some sitting, as well as a set of weights and a ball. If you don't have a fitness ball, have a paper towel, roll of paper towels handy. And also, if you're going to use a small ball, but if you don't have a ball, no worries, you can use rolled up socks as an alternative. Okay, so that's just the equipment you need for this. So we're going to start by, and also make sure you have your water bottle here because we want to hydrate along the way too. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by standing first to warm up a little bit. We're going to bring the shoulders up and back, little circles, comfortably, just to loosen everything up. Especially if you do it in the morning. Sometimes, you sleep in strange positions and things get a little tight and rigid, and this is a good way to open it. Now we're going to reverse it. We're going to go forward with the balls. Nice small balls. Now we're going to take it bigger. So we're going to expand on this. Rotate back. And we're going to rotate forward. Now we're going to take the arms out and we're going to bring them up to the shoulders, and we're going to engage the elbows together or close together. They don't necessarily have to touch. We just want to open it up at the chest. A few of these to get us warmed up. That's it. Now we're going to take it up. We're going to bring it forward. So we're going to shoulder height, or a little above, it's okay, or a little below, whatever is comfortable for you. And we're going to pull in and back and squeeze. And we're going to take it forward, and we're going to bring it back. And forward, back. Now, the posture for standing here, just comfortably, the knees can be soft. This means don't lock the knee joints. Comfortable position with the feet, or about hip distance apart. Now we're going to pull. So we're going to make a fist and pull and open and open and pull and pull, open and open. One more time. Pull, pull, open, open. Good. We're going to take it up high now. And we're going to reach to one side. Stretch there. Reach to the other side. Okay. We're going to take it again. Take that wrist and bring it over. Do that same thing, so it's a little bit deeper. And we're going to go one more time, even a little deeper rotation there, slightly, just gently. Nothing should hurt, it should feel good. And we're going to take it to the other side. Just open it up. And we're going to bring it back. We're going to take the arms up as if we're pulling down ropes from the ceiling, bringing it up. Pushing, pushing, down, down, and then up and up. That's it. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Good. Taking those arms out to the side. We're going to go side to side with the waist a little bit here. Good. Pushing those arms, keeping them again shoulder height or below. Now we're going to come to neutral center. We're going to flip them up, down. Little rotation here. Bringing it back a little bit on the sides, bring it forward. Good. Flip them, palms are away toward the back of the room, and we're going to push them away. Push, push. And now we're going to take them behind us, clench those arms together a little bit. You want to put a little resistance there, squeeze them together, interlace those fingers, and you're going to bring them up, and you're going to bend and take them. Try to raise them off your back here. That's it. And we're going to bend down, and we're going to scoop it up and reach up high and open it up. Good. So we're a little warmed up now on the upper body. We're going to go to the lower body a little bit. So when we are doing the lower body, you're going to bring the foot forward, and you're going to point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. So the goal here is to get the leg muscles, the foot, joints, really opening up and moving a little bit. Get that flexibility there. So point and flex. Keep going a few more times. Give a soft knee to that supporting leg that you're standing on. It doesn't have to be locked. And now we're going to rotate that ankle around in a circle. One direction, and then the other direction. Nice. Now we're going to take it down. Now we're going to bring it up. We're going to keep that soft knee again. We're going to flex that foot, bring it down. Not a high kick, just a little bit. Enough to get the hip, starting to get this hip joint involved here. Forward and back. 4 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, we're going to take it out to the side, and we're going to drag it across, but in the air. So above the ground, taking it across, swinging it nice and controlled back and forth here. Last one. And now you're going to bring it forward and you're going to make a little rainbow, an arc here, around, really opening up into this hip joint. Tummy in, chest up, forward, looking straight ahead. Not looking down. Try not to look at your feet. Look right at me. Good. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So I'm going to move some of my equipment so it's not in the way. And actually the best thing to do is either put your equipment to the side, get them in or under the chair, so this way there's no chance of tripping on anything. Okay. So the same thing goes. We're going to point and flex, and point and flex, point and flex, and then we're going to rotate that ankle. Sorry, a little cough there. Around, around in a circle, and around, and then the other way. And you're going to do that same thing. Little bend to that knee, and you're going to bring it up, flex that foot, bringing it down, bringing it up, bringing it down, and up, and down, up and down a few more times. Perfect. Now we're going to take it here and we're going to bring it out to the side and across and out, keeping that soft knee out, opening it up, tummy in again, and across. Now we're going to take it out and we're going to do that rainbow again. We're going to bring it around. So that nice arc around and in. Shouldn't hurt. If you feel like this is a little tough, a little difficult, shorten it, just make a shorter turn, or just go side to side. Don't do that arc. There's always options when we exercise. We want to feel good, we don't want to hurt. And bringing it around, and again. Good, nice. We're going to take the toes now, and we're going to bring the toes closer together, not too far apart, hip distance at the furthest. Going to go up and down, and up and down. So we're going up on our toes, beginning a little bit of balance here. That's it. And now we're going to do a little faster. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold it, hold, tummy in, hold, and bring it down. And again, we're going to do that one more time. Hold, 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 and bringing it down. Good job. Okay, so next step, we're going to lift the toes a little bit. So we did the calf, now we're doing a little bit of shins here. So we're going to lift the toes. You don't go too far, it's the way we're built. So just lift. And now we're going to go back and forth and rock a little bit. Heel, lift, toe lift. Heel lift, toe lift, toe lift. And hold it here. Okay, so now take it out. We're going to walk it out a little bit with the heels and the toes. We want to move that ankle joint again. So healthy for us. Got to keep strong feet, strong ankles. Think of what they have to hold up, all the bones in our body, the muscles. Take it in again. We're going to take it back out. And we're going to bring it down. And we're going to hold. So now you are in a squat position. I'm going to move this over a little bit. I want to make sure you see me clearly. So we're in a squat position. And I'm down, buttocks is out, knees behind the toes. And we're going to take the arms forward. We're going to hold. Hold. Got it. And bring it down. Nice. Now we're going to take one foot out and the other foot out. And we're going to come down a little bit and we're going to push one shoulder in. Hold that stretch. Take it to front and center. We're going to hold it on the other side. Take it to front and center again. We're going to lift up and we're going to extend one leg and lift the toes, allowing it stretch. Take it to the other side. Bringing it back, coming up, lift to heel, heel, and if you can, you're going to lift both. If not, don't worry, alternate, bringing it down, bringing it up, and up, and up. Excellent. Bringing the feet forward a little bit. And take the arms forward. We're going to come back to that chair pose. And we're going to come up nice and high. Arms wide. Good. Excellent job. Roll those shoulders again. All right. We're going to go more into balance in this part of the exercise program. So what we're going to start with is you've got the chair next to you, or you're going to stand behind the chair so that you've got it if you need it at any time. We want to focus on using the core of the body and using the equilibrium here to really maintain our balance. So a couple of things to keep in mind is keep your eyes focused on an object that doesn't move. That will help you to keep that balance rather than darting the eyes around. That helps tremendously. And again, if your core is engaged, it just puts you stability-wise into a better and stronger position for better balance. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one foot up, one knee up, and we're going to hold. Keep that belly in, but don't hold the breath. Keep breathing. You have the chair if you need it. If you need to use it, just to tap it lightly with the fingers. Try not to grip it and depend on the chair. You want to use your own body for that balance, if it's possible. And now we're going to take it down. We do that same thing on the other side. You're going to lift. And you're going to bring it down. Excellent. Now we're going to take it up and we're going to do little lifts. So we're going to pretend there's a string pulling us. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to take it down. We'll do that same thing on the other side. Belly in, shoulders back. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Let's do that one more time. So 1, 2, and 3. Taking it to the other side, and you can choose where you want to put your hands. There's always the hip option. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to give a little forward push with the foot. So we're going to take it up with the knee, and we're going to push out. And then you're going to take it in with the knee, and bring it down. Let's do that again on that side. Bringing it up, pushing it out, bringing it in, and down. One more time. So we're going to do it 3 times on each side. Because the first one was for practice. And then we're going to take it up on the other side, up, and push it out with the heel, and back, and down. Push it up, out, back, and down. And one more time, pushing it up, and out, and back, and down. Excellent. All right, so let's take it now where we're going to draw the hip into it. We warmed up the hip in the beginning. So we want to bring the knee forward and up again. This time you're going to push it off to the side a little bit. You're going to bring it back and down. Let's do that again. Bringing it up, and you do not have to rotate it necessarily. You can just keep it with the knee lifted. If you don't feel comfortable opening it, you don't have to. I'm going to do that one more time. And now we're going to take it on the other side. Do that same thing. We're going to bring it up and open and in and down. And up and open, in, down. One more time. Up and open and in and down. Good. Okay. Now we're going to do side. We're going to take one arm out to the side, one leg, the opposite leg. And we're going to hold. Good. So you're purposely setting yourself off balance to challenge the equilibrium a little bit more. And then we're going to take it on the other side. So I'm going to jump over to this side. And we're going to take it and we're going to lift the leg and the arm. And we're going to take it out. So now we're going back to that first side again. Now we're going to take, actually, out to the side. Up. And we're going to bring it back. We're going to kick it back a little bit. And now you're going to go to the other side and you're going to do that same thing. And you're going to kick it back. And you're going to push it down. I thought I kicked something, so I had to check that. Anyway, let's take a Superman. Or Supergirl, super person. We're going to take the arms out. We're going to bring one leg out. And you're going to hold. And we're going to take it down. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring it forward. Bring one leg up. And hold. And hold. Nice. Let's go to that again. And this time, if you can again, we're going to try to bend that knee a little bit and bring that heel up just like we did on the previous balance exercise. Do that again, taking it back, bending it up. And then we're going to take it one step further. We're going to take that, the arms forward, the leg back, bend that leg. And these are options. You can keep it straight. And then if you want to challenge even further, you just push away. Giving those airplane arms or bird arms. Take it forward. Take it back. Bird wings, I should say, not arms. Birds don't have arms. We're going to take it up. And we're going to push it away. And bringing it down. Good. Nice work. So that's a little bit of some balance exercises. Let's go into another balance set here. So we're going to bicycle, which some people have been doing a little bit more of recently, I say. So we're going to take that knee joint, and this is good for that because it keeps things moving in there, which we really need for mobility. So we're pedaling that bicycle forward, keeping that belly in, shoulders back. Nice. 2, 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more. Great job. All right, let's do the other side. And you might feel a little wobbly on your bicycle on one side or the other. Again, that's the way our bodies work. We're usually a little more dominant on one side. We're never quite equally balanced. Forward and forward. Good, that's it. A couple more. Now let's take it back with the first leg. So we're going to go back and we're going to pedal forward. We're going to push back, pedal forward. Keep it going. So now you're back pedaling a little bit. And now we're going to take that other side. We're going to do that same thing. Push back, move forward, push back. and 2 more, and 1 more. Excellent job. All right, now we're going to get off our bikes and we're going to go to a modified tree pose, what we like to call flamingo sometimes. So you start, put your foot, if you notice, I have my one leg out to the side slightly and I have one heel on my lower part of my foot. We're going to move that up in between the ankle and the knee joint. And you have options with your arms. Your arms could be out here, it could be in prayer hands, or they could be above your head, like traditional tree pose. So you have a choice, whatever you feel comfortable with. It might feel a little wobbly, that's okay, it's totally normal. The body has a lot to hold on to with lifting the body weight. Take it down. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So you position yourself, allowing that knee to come out to the side a little bit, just gently, shouldn't hurt, no pain. And we're going to do that same thing. When you're ready, you're going to lift, and you can choose where you want to put your hands, out to the side for balance arms, to prayer hands, or up above. And nice work. We're going to bring it down. Excellent. So kind of just shake it out a little bit. All right, you've done some really great balance work. Let's do some small hand joint movement here and work. So we're going to take a ball, or a ball, which we may not have at home, have a sock. So this is just a pair of socks, balled up basically. We can sit while we're doing this, or you can stand, either one. Right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the ball or the socks, either one. Take one hand here, and we're going to squeeze and squeeze. So we are working all the little joints, ligaments, tendons in there into the hand. We're going to keep it healthy. Sometimes our hands get tight, they hurt, they could be arthritis in there. These are good exercises for hand strength and for wrist strength. So squeeze and squeeze. Now we're going to flip it and we're going to do palm face up. Squeeze and squeeze. And now you're going to pull back and squeeze and open it up. And pull back and squeeze and open it up. Pull back. That's it. You're doing an awesome job. Squeeze. Nice and tight. Really grip that ball. The wrist, the hands, the arm work a little bit. A few more. One more. Now we're going to take the ball, squeeze, and rotate. Squeeze, squeeze. Right. Now, if your hand's feeling a little fatigued, just kind of shake it out. We're going to take it with the other side now. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing. You're going to squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze it nice and tight. Good. You're doing great. Keep going. One more. 2 and 1. And now we're going to rotate up. So palm face up again, just like we did before, previously on the other side. And we're going to take it and squeeze. 4 more. And 2 and 1. And now we're going to squeeze it and we're going to bring it in. We're going to release it and squeeze it and bring it in and release. And keep going. 4 again. Be able to open jars better after this. Think of the advantages to working the fingers and the joints like this in the hand. And now we're going to take it and we're going to rotate. Squeeze and squeeze. That's it. Keep going. Now we're going to go back to the first hand. We're going to hold the ball a little differently. I'm holding it between the thumb and the fingers here. So it's going to change a little bit how we're using our hand joint here. We're going to bring it and kind of squeeze it. It's not going to squeeze as much as it did when you curled it in your hand tightly, when you kind of did this movement, but it works it a little differently, so it's healthy for us. Now we're going to do just the thumb and the pointer, the thumb in the middle, the thumb in the ring, and the pinky, and reverse it. Now we're going to take it on the other side. I'm going to do that same thing. We're going to squeeze it. Almost reminds me of a duck bill. Or a little bird putting food in its mouth. And now we're going to take it, squeeze, and reverse it. Okay. Now we're going to take the ball together, and we're going to push with the palms of our hands, squeeze it in, and release it. And squeeze it in, release. 2 more, and 1 more. We're going to curl our hands around it and squeeze it in and release. Squeeze. Keep going. Do 8 of these, 4 more. And we're good. Okay, awesome job with the hand movements. Good, kind of wiggle them out. So again, like I said previously, either one works for that. So don't feel like if you don't have this, that it's difficult to do. All right, so let's take the ball. All right, since we were working with the hands and the upper body, we'll continue here. So we're going to take the ball, or a roll of paper towels is the option too. And you can squeeze the roll of paper towels, and this has a little pressure to it and a little resistance, and it'll bounce back. So that's why it's a nice alternative for something you have in your house if you don't have a fitness ball. We're going to squeeze it in, and we're going to release it. Squeeze it in, release it. Squeeze. So we're drawing in the chest muscles. Good. That's it. You get now those fingers involved. Squeeze those fingers just like you did with the small ball, but now you're doing it with the bigger one. And we're going to push it in and squeeze it out. Draw it in, squeeze it out. Go back to the palms of the hands, squeeze and squeeze, push, push. 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to take it up here, and we're going to squeeze it back, triceps, and we're going to squeeze it forward, push, and back, and forward, back. So again, if you have the paper towels, do that same thing with it. Now, we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to switch it up to the paper towels, but if you have the ball, keep using the ball. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do here. So, we're going to take it here, and we're going to bring it down, and we're going to roll it up on ourselves. We're going to bring it up high, and we're going to bring it down, and you're going to roll it up. And if you have the ball, you're doing the same thing. You're bringing it up high, and you're bringing it down low, and you're rolling it up. So you can do it with either object. You'll bring it nice and high and low. Good. Now, we can add to this. We can add that tricep, squeeze it back, push with the hands, bringing it forward, bringing it down, rolling it up. Bringing it up, squeezing it back, rolling down forward, moving up with it. Bringing it up, squeezing it back. I'm going to do this one last time. Bringing it up, pushing it back, bringing it down, and rolling it up. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to take the ball or the paper towel, and we're going to put one foot on top of the other. So the heel of the top foot is on the toes of the bottom foot. So again, we're going to reach forward, and you're going to draw the ball or the paper towels, either one. And you're going to come toward the foot. It doesn't have to touch the foot. It could wind up at the shin. It's whatever the flexibility is for you. And you're going to roll it up. But what we want to do is you want to really reach, and you should start to feel it in the back of the upper leg here a little bit, and then rolling it up. So you're extending up and out and down. And up and out and down. That's it. Keep going. You're going to do this a couple of times. And you're going to do it. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to switch, and we're going to do that same thing on the other side. Up and out and down. Bring it up. So again, you're connecting the heel to the other foot to the toes. And we're going to draw it down and roll it up. We're going to bring it up and over, opening up the back, opening up those arms, bringing it up, reaching. And you can do that. And forward. Great job. Okay, so let's put the ball down for a minute. We will come back to it. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a nice little stretch here. We're going to take this foot, and you can go above the knee, or you can go below the knee, either one. And we're going to draw the foot toward us, the toes, so that you give that nice little stretch to the hip, and you're going to push down in between the knee and the hip joint. Open it up, and you're going to open up all into this hip flexor position. Right into that whole area in there, which is really a nice area to be stretched, because it allows us for a lot of movement, for up and down stairs, getting out of chairs, things like that are really beneficial when your hips or your hip flexor joint is open and moving well. So we're going to take that. Now, we're going to take it on the other side and do that same thing. If you can't bring it up, you can keep the leg down low and just hold it like that. Otherwise, you can bring it up higher, draw the toes toward you a little bit, and if you want, just give a push. Again, this is optional. Just this itself is a stretch. This is just deepening the stretch. Just don't push on the knee, go above it. Go into the inner thigh. And release it down. We're going to take the ball. We're going to do a little back exercise while we're sitting here. We're going to put the ball in the lower part of the back, and we're going to take it right to where your sacrum is back here. And we're going to hold it there. And you're going to kind of wedge it, and you can do the same thing with the paper towels. Wedge it between your back and the chair. And I'd like you to just lean back, allowing your body to rest, your chin to come up, draw to the ceiling, and allowing the spine to stretch a little bit. We do a lot of forward flexion, which just means going forward, bending forward all the time. This allows the spine to go backwards a little bit and keep everything flowing nicely. We're going to go up a little higher, and we're going to go back again, allowing the chin to come up, allowing the back to stretch, all the vertebrae on the spine. And move it up one more time, up to the top of the back. If you have a chair with a back on it like this, it will allow you to go right to the top, and then release it. Good, so you've done some nice stretching. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take the ball now, and we're going to put it in between the legs here, the thighs. And we're going to squeeze, and we're going to release, and squeeze and release. So working on engaging these inner thigh muscles for strength. This in turn will help balance, because every muscle we work on in our legs improves our balance for us. So it's very important to work with lots of different muscle groups. Taking it in and release. In. Now we're going to take it a little higher. So we're going to bring it up. We're going to go on our toes. We're going to squeeze. Squeeze. Fast, little fast movements. Pulsing it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to take it down now between, and again, this can be an option with the paper towel. So you're holding it, and you're going to bring it up and down and up. So you've got to hold it between the feet. Either one will work. And we're working our knee joints here a little bit. So you can slide back on the chair a little bit, keep keeping that nice upright posture while we're sitting there, no slouching. Now we're going to take it up. And you're going to squeeze the feet together. And squeeze. Good. That's it. Keep going. Squeeze. Nice. 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. Okay. We're going to take the ball, and you can put it, if you have a leg of the chair, single leg, if you have a base of the chair, just put it to one side, and we're going to roll it up, and we're going to roll it down. Again, engaging some of the muscles in the legs, some of the hamstrings, some of the hip flexor. Up and down, rolling. That's it. 1 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good job. We're going to go to the other side, and we're going to do that same thing. So you're going to squeeze it between the heel of your foot, the leg of the bottom of the chair, either the leg or the bottom, and you're going to bring it up. And another 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, we're going to go back to the first side. Now, this time, instead of sitting back in the chair, you're going to come up closer to the edge of the chair, because you've got to have room to put the ball or paper towels. Okay. So either one. You're going to put under the leg, right behind the knee, and you're going to lift. So now, we are engaging your hamstring, your calf muscle, your knee joint, and your hip joint. So 4 areas are being worked by this little exercise. Who knew? We're going to take it up. And up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And let's match it on the other side, because we have to be equal here. And we're going to do that same thing. We're going to take it out. 1. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take the ball. We're going to do a little bit of ab work here. Okay. So we're going to take the ball, and we're going to, and you're going to crunch a little bit, and crunch. Good. And what you can do at the same time if you want is squeeze. And 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's do it on the other side. Squeeze and use the ab, the core here to squeeze in a little bit. Squeeze those fingers. 4 more. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Oh my gosh, great job, everybody. All right, so let's do another ab workout. We're going to put the ball right in the middle here. All right, so in the chair, what you can do is, if you've got armrests, you can hold the armrests, or if not, the side of the chair. I'd like you to lean back. Try not to arch the back. Try to lean back. Pretend there's a slab behind you, kind of a tilted slab here that you're leaning against. And you're going to push back against it, your imaginary slab, and you're going to lift. And you're going to lower. So you're going to inhale and exhale and lift using the core. Bring it in. That's it. Looking good. Keep going. You can do it. Almost there. You're going to do a couple of extras here because you're doing such a great job. Come on. You got 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent job. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to keep the ball here. I'm going to have you work on just getting out of the chair. So we're going to keep the ball to keep the inner thighs engaged here. We're going to pull the hands up, and we're going to come up to a standing pose. And then we're going to come back down. just make sure your chair doesn't slide anywhere, that it's pretty on a stable surface here. And we're going to bring it up, and we're going to bring it down. That's it. Keep going. Lift. The goal of this exercise is so that you use your body to lift yourself up out of chairs, so that you don't depend on the arms to do it. By leaning forward, gravity is working to your benefit, and you're leaning forward and pushing up. And you can change your arms. Go up and open, down, and up and open and down. That's it. We're going to do 2 more like this. Awesome job. That's it. Last time, bringing it up, bringing it down. Good. All right, so let's put the ball aside and let's get the weights. So again, if you don't have a set of weights, you can use soup cans, cans of vegetables. Either one will work just as well for you. I have 3-pound weights here. You can use 1-pound weights, 2-pound weights. If you have 5 and you want to go stronger, you can do that. So whatever works for you, and you can even do it without weights too. There's always options. So what we're going to do here is, actually let's take a little bit of a water break. I want to make sure everybody's drinking as we're doing this, because that's important to stay hydrated. Okay. And we're going to put the weights into our hands here, and we're going to start with some bicep curls. So again, you can do this standing or sitting, either way. Tummy's in. You're going to keep the arms to the side, and you're going to come up for singles. Bring it down. So you want to make sure you don't hold the breath. Keep breathing naturally. Inhale. And you're exhaling. Good. So usually you inhale. As you come up, you're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale. And you're going to inhale. Exhale. You just want to keep a natural breathing pattern. And now we're going to take it up for 2. 1 and 2, and stop. 1 and 2. And up for 2, and down for 2. Keep it going. Good, looking strong. That's it. Of all those things you have to lift around your house on a daily basis. Nice. Now we're going to take it up, we're going to turn, and we're going to bring it down. We're going to throw some forearm strength into it. So we're going to bring it up, turn, bring it down. And up, and turn, and bring it down. Up, turn, down. Nice. 2 more. And last time. Okay. Now, we're going to lean back here a little bit, and we're going to do some chest here. So we're going to open it up, bringing it around, open, bringing it around, and in. Open. That's it. Got 4 of these to go. And 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Nice. Sit up right here. Okay. We're going to take the weights to the shoulders. And we're going to push single. You know what? I'm going to have you turn. We're going to do single and single. Up and up. That's it. Now, if this starts to get a little too much for you, put the weights down. Just lift the arms without the weights. I'm going to do another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now, we're going to take the weights up together here, and we're going to open them up. And we're going to push them together and open up. So remember to keep breathing. Inhale Exhale. Keep breathing. Good. Keep it going. You got it. Just a few more. And 2. And 1. Good job. Bring it down. Roll the shoulders. Okay. We're going to do triceps here. So we're going to pull back on the elbows. And we're going to extend the arms. If you feel like your chair is getting in the way, you can do the standing. What you're going to do is just back and in. Back and in. Good. That's it. You got it. Upper arm stays in place. Lower arm is pivoting back and forth here. Nice. That's it. Keep going. I'm going to do 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, now you can either take both weights or one weight. And we're going to bring it up, and or no weights. You can always put them down too. We're going to take it up above, and we're going to push down. And push down. And push down. Good. That's it. Almost there. Do another 4. Push it up. And 3. And 2. And 1. Great job. Bringing it down. Excellent. All right, let's put these weights down. Let's roll the shoulders a little bit. Let's take one arm up and push it back. Give it a nice little push to that. And you're going to do that same thing on the other side. You're going to push it up and bring it down. Okay, we're going to take the arms out here and we're going to scoop it down. And we're going to come up and we're going to do our final stretching out and opening everything. So we're going to step nice and wide here. We're going to take it up high. Drop it down into goalpost arms. We're going to take it around to the side. Take it to front and center. Take it around to the other side. Bring those arms in. Bring it down. We'll glue those elbows together. Go to one side. Front and center. To the other side. Bringing it up. We're going to pivot around. We're going to take one arm behind our back, tap the shoulder, look to the side or look behind you. Nice rotation for the spine here. I'm going to do that same thing. You're going to take one arm behind you, other arm to the side, look behind you or to the side. We're going to take those arms out. We're going to wiggle those fingers, interlace fingers together, push it out, round the back, bringing it up, dropping the hands behind the head, gently pushing the chin to the chest to stretch the back of the neck, allowing the head to be cradled in the hands, allowing the chin to come up. We're going to drop one hand down, we're going to take the head to one side, draw that arm, opposite arm to the direction of the head and let it go behind you. Tap the shoulder if you can. We're going to come back to neutral. We're going to switch, take that other arm behind you. Take that head to the shoulder. Allowing the neck to stretch on the side. Drawing the arm up now, tapping the shoulder. Bringing it back again to neutral. Taking the hands one more time, giving a nice little gentle push. Bringing it to neutral. Taking the arms out, opening them up. We're going to take it down. We're going to hold it here. Draw the hands onto the thighs, allowing the back to flatten. round the spine, little cat stretch, flatten it out, lift the chest, look up, flatten it out to neutral. We're going to roll it up very slowly. Think about this back, one by one, the vertebra raising up, shoulders, neck, head, and come up last. Bring it up, bring those shoulders up, roll them back a couple of times. Take a nice deep breath in. Inhale, nice and deeply. Exhale. 2 more times. Bring it up. And exhale. And one final deep inhalation. And exhale down. You have done an awesome job. Thank you for joining today. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay fit. See you soon.